Hi there, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to integrate North Commerce with PayPal. So I have the plugin installed and I'm on the overview screen here. I'm going to head over to the integrations area on the top of the navigation here. And now I see PayPal along with an array of other third-party providers and services. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to click on this little toggle icon, and it requires some API keys here. So we have the test client ID, the test secret key, and these two are for running test payments. So if you want to test the checkout experience before you go live, you can do that with those keys there. Then we have the live client ID and the live secret key. So these are for taking actual payments from actual customers and charging them actual money. So what we'll do in order to get this information is head over to paypal.com. So we can go to paypal.com, and I have the link directly to the developer site in the description below. But at the top you'll see developer. You want to click developer. And I'm also assuming that you already have a PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account already, go to paypal.com, sign up for an account, and then come back to this step. So what I want to do is I want to get API credentials. And so I can click on that, and then that's going to prompt me to log in here. So I'll just log in, and I can close this tab. And there's two different settings here. There's Sandbox and Live. Sandbox is just the test settings, and Live is the live production settings that we'll use to charge actual customers. So in this case, I'm going to go to API credentials and click on that. And I have some REST API apps here that I've created. I'm going to create a new one, so I'll just click Create App. You might have nothing here. That's totally okay. Click on Create App. And here I'm going to just write, let's just call this like North Commerce. You could call it North Commerce. I would name it the app that you're using it with. But I'll call it North Commerce Tutorial. And then we're just using this as a merchant here. And I have sandbox accounts here. If you don't have one, what you could do is create a sandbox account here. I'll show you what that looks like after I create this. So if it restricts you to have a sandbox account before you create an app, um, what you'll do is, let me go back really quick. You'll come down to sandbox accounts, and you should have, I guess you should have a sandbox account by default here. If not, you can generate a sandbox access token. Maybe that'll create it. Or you can come down here to sandbox accounts, clicking home, sandbox accounts, and then creating an account there. So I'm going to head back to the API credentials really quick. So I have the North Commerce tutorial here. And once this loads, I'll be able to copy my client ID and my secret key. So I'm going to copy this, client ID, my secret key. I'll copy that as well. I'll paste that in. And then I can go to the live setting. So it's going to confirm, do you want to switch environments? Yes, I do, but I need to go back to apps and credentials to do that. So I'll click on back, and then I'll click on live. And you'll notice I have North Commerce tutorials here in the sandbox setting. But when I click live, I don't have it. So I need to create API, create an app for both sandbox and live. So I'll go ahead and click create apps. I'll call this the same thing, North Commerce tutorial. I would recommend you just calling it North Commerce. We'll create that app, and I'll be able to add those client IDs and secret keys. So you'll notice it didn't say anything about any sort of accounts or anything like that, because when you're using the live keys, you're going to be using your actual account. So I'll hit connect, let that load. And so what happens here is this saves the information to the database and then confirms that it's actually working. So we'll give that a second to load. Okay, so now this is all loaded up. And just like Stripe, we have a test mode and a live mode. And so you can toggle between those two modes by clicking the test mode and the live mode toggles here. And then if you want to remove the connection completely, you can, just like Stripe, click on the gear icon and click Remove PayPal Integration. And that'll remove the PayPal integration, and you can connect a new PayPal, or just not use PayPal anymore if you don't want to. That's totally all right. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below this video. And just also for the record, we'll have other integrations for PayPal coming soon. This will include a more advanced PayPal integration, which requires you to have a business account with PayPal. And it'll be a lot easier to integrate, and it'll come with some more features as well. So stay tuned for that. And if you're using PayPal, let me know in the comments below so I know what kind of demand we have for that. Thank you so much.